Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready?
All right, welcome back to the show. Today we have a returning special guest. How are you today?
I'm doing good. Thanks for having me.
Absolutely. Thank you for taking time to come back on the show. Um, First, let's dive into how things have been going for you guys since the last time we talked last year.
Things are going well. We It's hard to believe we did two national tours this last year. We went to Canada for the first time, so that was really cool. We did a cruise for the first time. We released the album, so it's been an eventful year, and we're very grateful for all the people that we got to share our music with, and we're just excited for 2020.
Absolutely. I've been watching some of the stuff you guys have been putting out on social media, and it seems like over the past year you guys have exploded.
Thank you. Thank you. Well, it's like we always try to keep going, keep putting new stuff, keep growing the band. So I appreciate you saying that.
Absolutely. And then something I learned after the last time that you and I talked was that you're a talented artist as well.
Oh, thank you. Well, I love to make art, and I've been incorporating it with the band over the last few years. And I'm excited that for this album, Hologram, we're putting out a graphic novel in the beginning of 2024. I'm actually just, it's been a lot of work putting it together, but I'm very excited to share the story of Hologram through the art as well.
See, that's awesome that, not only are you getting to do what you love to do, but you've got a side project that's not only something you love to do, that's a passion that you're incorporating into your full, the band.
Thank you. Thank you.
So, as far as over the past year, I know for some people getting out of the whole COVID things was kind of a struggle. How was that for you guys to be able to go back and play in arena or play in arenas or get in front of large crowds like that?
Well, for us, the motto for the band has always been to whatever comes our way, we try to overcome it, make the best of it. So when COVID hit and everything shut down, I mean, we were bummed, of course, because we had a lot of tours planned. We had a tour with Hammerfall. So the band was kind of going up the trajectory, and then everything sort of just shut down. Um, but we went into the studio, we made The Unknown. That album really, in a way, defined us, I guess, in a new way. And that album led us to Hologram because it's hard to say, but I believe when we released Universe, right, basically right before the whole thing started happening with COVID, we were able to do a Europe tour for the first time, a full-on European tour with Sonata Arctica. And Universe really set us on the path to, the sound that people kind of know us now. And then COVID happened, everything shut down, all the tours got canceled. We went into the studio, recorded The Unknown, which kind of put us on a different level. It opened us up to new opportunities. Then we started, we got new management, we got new booking agency. Um, we then started writing Hologram, released Hologram, and did you know, the biggest tours we've done to date. So I don't know, like looking back, it's just everything that happened sort of happened for a reason with us. And we just kind of make the best of the situation and keep growing and keep doing the best we can.
Exactly. Yeah, and I think that's amazing that you guys didn't just take a break that because you couldn't perform in front of live audiences, then you just went and, put the hammer down and put out a new album, which is awesome. Um, what kind of stuff went into that? And how long did that process take for you guys to get the album out during that time?
Hologram sort of came together fast because we had a deadline, and in a way, it puts pressure on you, but it also kind of motivates you to really get things done. And it was also the first time that all of us as a lineup were in the studio together. Because before, Dave and I kind of were main part of the recording process. But now with the whole lineup, it really brought a new energy to the music. So that's why Hologram, I feel like, has that more of an aggressive, united sound. Um, and yeah, so it all kind of came together fast. And also, I really had a vision of the story for this album. And I feel like following that vision and that storyline really helped progress the album. Um, but yeah, I mean, it doesn't really come across as a concept album, but if you read into it, it has that sort of a concept album storyline that is going to go into the graphic novel.
And see, I like the name of it, and I like the fact that, you guys had a deadline to meet, and you didn't let it hinder your creativity, so to speak, when it comes to that. But from what I understand, when you have stuff like that, it probably helps bring the creativity out in a different way.
Yeah, in a way. I mean, I guess it depends on the person. I'm pretty good with working under pressure. I feel like it motivates me. I get excited about it. So, yeah, it was good. And we already went into the studio and recorded 2 songs for the next album. So, we just keep things rolling.
So I have to ask, how did you get into paintings and things of that nature? Is just something that you did during your free time, or?
Growing up, I always loved to paint. My mom always painted, and I feel like, yeah, a few years ago, I posted something online, and people took interest in it, and someone wanted to buy it. It kind of kickstarted it. I just kept painting, and people, they were interested in getting it, and that sort of progressed. And then for The Unknown, I released lyric and art book because when I paint, a lot of the paintings I draw inspiration from the songs. It's kind of natural to put together lyrics and art book. And then I just kept evolving it, and now it makes sense to put a story together into a graphic novel layout. Actually, it all started with Universe as well, because I remember when we put out Universe, I made these special edition box sets, and I actually took wooden boxes and I painted the top of the boxes in the theme of the songs, and people were really into it. So yeah, I just kept going with it and evolving it in new ways.
Well, I think it's really, really cool that you're doing your own creative art for the albums that you're making to put out, because that's like a personal touch.
Thank you. And yeah, it's always fun, and I like doing the personal touch.
So what do you guys have coming up in the next couple of weeks to a month or so?
Well, I'm actually working on there's an acoustic version of one of our songs called Another Life, and it's a piano version, and I just got collaborated with an artist from Armenia actually, and my roots are in Armenia, and he plays this really unique instrument which is native to Armenia. It's called duduk, and it has a really unique sort of out of this world sound that fits so well with our music because we have that sort of sci-fi larger than life themes. So I'm really excited to put that out in the next few weeks. We're getting ready for the next tour as well. We have a tour with Firewind coming up in April. So, back to rehearsals and back to planning next music videos.
That's awesome. That's awesome. So, where can people find the information for when you guys go on tour, and where can they find some of the music that you guys put out? On what platforms can they find this stuff on?
Yeah, well, best way is, of course, follow us on Spotify. All the new music is always there. Also, our website, edgeofparadiseband.com. Social media channels. We're very a social band. We love to hear from people and communicate. It's grow our world. So we're always grateful for people to join us on the Instagram and Facebook and wherever else you follow bands. But the tour dates are on our website as well, Edge of Paradise.
Excellent, excellent. Well, it sounds like things are going exactly how you guys planned it. It's being successful in everything that you guys have done thus far is amazing. And I just wish nothing but the success for you guys.
Oh, I really appreciate it. Thank you.
You're welcome. And maybe one day, we can get the whole band together and kind of have a band podcast and try to, get
Yeah,
some insight from them.
definitely. Especially maybe at one of our shows. That would be really cool if we have you come out. Come to your area. That's always really fun.
That would be awesome.
Yeah.
Well, listen,
Well,
I appreciate you taking time out, and I don't want to keep you too long because I know you're very busy trying to get prepped for a lot of stuff coming up. Um,
appreciate.
so
Thank you for
we'll
having
catch you
me.
on the next one.
Yes, definitely. Looking forward and wishing you an amazing year ahead. Can't believe it's
You too.
2024 already.
I know. Where is the time gone?
Down, down.